Morning. We're here. Good morning. Good morning. I wish I didn't take that breath, but listen, every day is a new day. Today is a new day, friend. Yes, that's exactly it. It is a new day. Every day is a new day, and we have been gifted with one today. It is Thursday, April 20, Coronacation is something. But it's important that we know that we made it, y'all. We made it. I made it. You made it. You watching me. You made it. Today's episode is titled Learn from Yesterday. I'm super excited about what I learned yesterday because I made a whole million mistakes yesterday, and I'm going to bring them over into today. Oftentimes we will do something retarded and then we're embarrassed. We don't want to look at it. We don't want to consider it. We just want to keep it going and act like it never happened. And I get it. But you can't learn from it. I know as a stand-up comedian, I would do a performance and then I would hate to look at the video. I don't like the way that I sound. I don't like the way that I told the joke. I'm not comfortable with how I looked on stage, so I would ignore it. The problem with that is the next time I get on stage, I will probably make the same mistake because I didn't look the mistake before in the face. I didn't look the challenges before in the face. I didn't look yesterday in the face and be very clear about what I did and how I could get better. And so that's what I'm doing today. I'm making the decision that everything that I did yesterday, I'm not going to let it punk me. I'm not going to be afraid of it. I'm going to learn from yesterday and I'm going to bring it over into today so that I can be so much better. And that's what I want you to do today. Today, you and I, we're learning from yesterday. We're not afraid. We're not embarrassed. We're not going to be depressed. We're not going to sulk in it. We're going to learn from it and then we're going to move on. And I'm really excited about what I've learned today. Even look, and some of the stuff that I'm doing on the show, I've learned from yesterday. And so welcome to More Laughing in the Morning. I am your host, comedian Allison Moore. Let's get this party started. Huh? All right, so I probably could have put that up there, the intro time. It's all right. Y'all, why somebody told me I make a Lil Jon noise, huh? That's a Lil Jon noise? Is that creepy? Because I do it a lot. Let's talk about it. I am open to taking a poll. If my hat is too distracting first thing in the morning, I am willing to reduce it. I can't completely take it out because I think it's my nerves. Some people say, I say, huh? Whatever. On today's show, we are learning from yesterday. We're going to start off with our coffee and Coronacation. We're going to then go to Virginia is for Lovers, our boxing regrouping segment. We're going to talk about boxing regrouping on our Virginia is for Lovers segment. And then we got our mailman chat today. That's the first time that we're going to be doing this segment, mailman chat. So that's going to be fun. We're talking about Coronacation, romance out here in these streets on today's show. But first, ladies and gentlemen, we must dance. All right, So I don't know if y'all been working on your dance. Somebody said yesterday for me to put it like on the YouTube or something. So I'm gonna put it on YouTube, but baby steps, people, baby steps. But it's time to get, but it's time to get, but it's time to get up. Go ahead, give me some coffee. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up, yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. Come on, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. Come on, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. And the only time I'm down is when I dance at. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. And the only time I'm down is when I'm dancing. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. And the only time I'm down is when I dance. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. And the only time I'm down is when I'm dancing. In my back, in my back, in my back now. In my back, in my back, in my back now. In my back, in my back, in my back now. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey. So come on, everybody, get up. Oh, I put it up. All right, y'all, let's talk about some of this coronication, this coffee and coronication. So on today's segment, coffee and coronication, we got two things we got to put on the table. Positivity in our picture. So is it picture positivity or depression? Let's talk about that first. Okay. So as a part of the More Laughing in the Morning family, hold on, cause wait. I can't talk and think and drink and push buttons. I'm giving you the best that I've got. You didn't ask for that, but this talk show is an improv show. I think it's important for everybody to know that. It is mixed with a little bit of musical spontaneity. I am trying my best to give you value and content, but right now we're going to emphasize the whole laughter and energetic part. Okay? All right, so listen. I got something to talk about. One of the things that you all love about me is the fact that I am relatable. I'm still figuring out what the word y'all mean when you say that, but I'm going with it. It's relatable, and I feel like I'm taking the real part of the relatable. That I'm real, that I'm honest. I recognize my mistakes. Y'all gonna have to recognize y'all's. Let's talk about these pictures. Emphasis on these 20-year remember me pictures. Bring it to the table. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Have a seat. We are humble and we take correction. I be loud and wrong and I be honest. Whichever one of y'all, whichever one of the More Laughing in the Morning squad, put your high school picture up there talking about in honor of the kids who can't graduate. You wrong. You wrong. You just got to take this L. What I would recommend you do is lean into it. I would reshare the picture and say, you know what? I posted this picture because I like my girlish figure in 82. And I just wanted y'all to see it. It ain't got nothing to do with you, bars, but I just wanted you to see it. I was going to try to rhyme again, but it was like, girl, stop. Because you're going to have to change angles. You got to remember this information. Stay focused. So I'm staying focused. But once we get people in this studio, I promise you I'm going to start rapping. I am. Focus. So anyway, those of you who put those 20-year remember me pictures, or when you were a senior and 20 years ago, and now you're posting these pictures of your senior year in honor of those students who who won't be graduating because of the coronavirus or the coronication. I think that your intentions were to be positive, but the impact was depressive. So if we had like bells and whistles, if it was a live studio audience, we'd be do. Vote. Do you think it's positive or do you think it's depressing? Y'all, them kids don't want to see our little crusty pictures from 20 years. It does not make them feel better. In fact, it probably makes them feel a whole lot worse. But it's okay. Your picture was cute. So you just need to go back in there and say, I did this for me. I didn't do this for you. The upside is, here is the, what's it called? The plot twist is, it really didn't make these kids feel worse. You want to know why? Because you're on Facebook and they're not. So that's your saving grace. But you're going to have to acknowledge that showing that you did something that somebody else can't do don't make nobody feel better. Okay, so anyway, moving on. What else are we talking about? Sanitizer shockers. I just want you to know that I'm coming to you with the exclusive information. You want to know what a sanitizer is? Huh? Do you? Studio audience? Clap it up. Let me hear your studio. If you want to know what a sanitizer is, I got the answers. And I'm going to tell you the answers. I'm excited. I smacked myself too hard. The answer is that sanitizer is in the liquor store. Hot diggity dog. I have solved the crime on why is the ABC store essential. Because them jokers, the alcohol, the liquor making people, pivoting their business model, making hand sanitizer, and doggone selling it in the ABC store. Now, I don't know if they're selling it in the ABC store. I know they're selling it in this places like Ollie's and stuff. But if you want to get some sanitizer, go ahead and look right here. With alcohol people. Alcohol people making alcohol products. Why I ain't think of that? Why didn't we think of that? We got to do better. We got to do better. All right, so let's move on to our next segment, which is Virginia is for Lovers. And the Virginia is for Lovers segment, that is where me, your girl, comedian Allison Moore, Virginia's comedian, shares, let's see, exemplary news that's happening in Virginia. Because look, that's my state, okay? I'm born and raised in Virginia, and I love it. I love it here. Oh, look, I got a thing. Oh, I got a little trinket. It wasn't even supposed to be here, but it's here. Ooh, it floated. Okay. So I'm from Virginia. I love my state. I love my area. I love my people. And Virginia is for Lovers is such a catchy little thing. Did you know that? If you're not from Virginia, don't be mad. But, you know, our state's theme, our tag, what is it? Tagline is Virginia is for Lovers. And so that's why the segment is named Virginia. You get it? Okay. I told y'all I'm corny, okay? You knew it when you signed up. Don't go nowhere. You got stuff too. We in this together. So the Virginia is for Lovers segment is all about me shouting out things that I love that's happening in Virginia. Now, once we expand out of Virginia, the segment gonna still be named Virginia is for Lovers. But for all you out-of-towners, share about what your state is doing. It may not be as great as what we're doing around here, but I'll share it. I'll share it. Better be good though, because I'm gonna clown you if it ain't. So here on our segment, yesterday I started to talk about boxing. If you were here yesterday, thank you for coming back. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend. You didn't answer that. Thank you for watching this series of suspense. I surprise myself every day, you know? I'm glad that you're back. I tried to talk about boxing yesterday. It didn't happen. Why didn't it happen, Allison? I'm glad you asked, studio audience. It did not happen because I forgot the man's name. It's too much going on. I'm trying to remember stuff, push buttons, be cute. Being cute is hard. I thought that that's the hardest part of this daggone job. And if one of y'all little jokers call me and tell me that I'm tired one more time because these bags under my eyes and say, your mama tired. I'm trying, okay? So I tried yesterday to talk about this boxing story. I forgot his name. And so I learned from yesterday's mistake because that was kind of embarrassing. And I put his name in the captions, so that I can use that to read it and remember. We got to learn from yesterday's mistakes. You got to watch the video, re-roll the tape, learn from it, pick out what you did great, what you didn't do fantastic, and build on it. We'll get better every day. Every day you get better. But if I would have allowed myself to stay in there, well, I can't believe I did, then I wouldn't have his name in this border. So anyway, what's his name? Let me see. Keyshawn Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring Keyshawn up here. Keyshawn, come on, have a seat. Keyshawn, you are a Virginia. Okay, so if I had a studio, I would invite Keyshawn to the show. Keyshawn is amazing. Our very own Norfolk person. I don't know if he's a native. I should probably get better with my research. Baby steps. But I know that he's at least in Norfolk. He's from Norfolk. He claiming Norfolk. He in Virginia. And Keyshawn was one fight away from being qualified to go to the Olympics. And then we got put on this worldwide punishment. That's whack. I mean, Brother Keyshawn, I understand. Because listen, I had this gig that was about to be lit. Your girl was going to headline. You ain't asking. This not about me. This about you. I understand that has to be disappointing. Many of us had things to do on the calendar, and the coronation came and shut it down. So shout out to everybody whose plans were derailed by this coronation. Keyshawn, you inspire us. Keep going. We are looking at you and rooting for you. And so Keyshawn announced that he's considering going to do boxing as a pro boxer in lieu of the whole Olympic situation. It may or may not come back. You know, there's like a small window for people to get into those athletes are superstars, amazing, and you got to be right at the perfect time of your conditioning. Other people, I mean, there's a whole lot of variables. So his opportunity to go may or may not be here, but we'll be praying for him, rooting for him. We're really proud of you, and we love you. And in Virginia, I need a tag. Anybody want to help me? Thank you for Virginia. Okay, we'll work on it. Let's see what up next. We already talked about that. Hold it. If I had a commercial, I would. So do I got the screen up here twice? I sure do. Ladies and gentlemen, I have another segment. This segment, we're going into, let's switch views. Switching views make it better. Switching views make it better? Yes. So on our next segment, this is our mailman chat. Okay, so I like this one too. Because, you know how you talk to your mailman? Some of y'all don't talk to your mailman. Talk to your mailman people. Well, they might not want you to talk to them right about now because they got to work. And some of y'all won't say your butt in the house, so they don't know if you got the virus or not. But talk to them from the window. Leave them a little note on the mailbox or something. Tell them that, you appreciate them coming out and delivering your stimulus check. Let them know. Thank you for delivering my stimulus check. Anywho, so for the mailman chat segment of the More Laughing in the Morning show, this is where I talk about relationship stuff with a man. Male. You're like, male? Okay. So on today's segment, we are going to talk about social distancing romance with my friend Gabe Diaz. So Gabe Diaz is a homie of mine. We've known each other for a long time. I don't care. We learned probably about like 30 years. How old am I? 36? Am I 36? I got a birthday coming up. 36. So probably about 30 years almost or something like that. Well, anyway, he's a good friend of mine. And he is getting married, him and his fiance. I just love them. They my friends. And they do some really romantic stuff at home. I'm like, y'all not on this coronation. Y'all rubbing it on our face. So I thought about bringing him on the show today to just talk about romance and the coronation. Don't be mad for those of you who want some juicy stuff. We're going to talk juicy, but I gotta figure out what to do now before I bring some of my other character male friends up here. And then my ratings go down. I got to keep all my 41 people up here. Okay? So I got a video I want you to, let's watch my interview with Gabe. Yesterday, I recorded, we did some pre-recording. Hold on, wait, you don't want to look at my side. You want to look at my face. Okay. So yesterday, we pre-recorded my interview with Gabe, and I want to play it for you now. So I guess you're like, well, stop talking about it. Just do it. I'm trying. Okay? All right. So I have to push my channel A. Pause. I know y'all irritated about the fact I got to lean in here, but so this is what's going on. Because we on this boat together, okay? We in the air. We established that yesterday. We flying. My control panel is on an iPad. I only have one. I can't put my control panel because y'all got all these questions. Everybody up here going, why can't you? This is why. I can't put my control panel on the little phone because I can't see it. Can't put my glasses on before you said because I got all these ring lights around. Shout out to Gabe. He is one of our creative directors and he helped us get it lit up so y'all can see all this melanin. And so I can't put my glasses on because then that would be distracting and a mess. And you already know I got ADHD. So I'd be right here looking at the light in my eyes and my glasses. So no, we can't do that. So, we just Gonna wait for another iPad, but in the meantime, I'm sorry. I gotta lean in so that the picture is big enough that I can see and do this. Okay, all right, you got it. Okay, all right. Let's see. Hold on. These my what I'm doing. What we talking about? Oh, the interview. Y'all are still looking at me. Hold it. I'm coming. Hold it.
So right when what I call the coronation happened, your wife to be had a birthday and you guys were shut down. Oh my gosh. So okay, so I saw the pictures. I don't want to spoil it, but tell us what you did during that time.
I mean, well, we are known for going out and doing things together, you know what I mean, on special occasions. And when we were stuck at the house, it was just like, to me, I've always been the improvised kind of guy that's just like, the show must go on, you know? But I mean, I'm gonna be real, her thoughts were, my birthday's done, it's over. And my mind went into high gear, like, how can I make this thing special? And I mean, I just put it into gear, you know what I mean? Put into gear what I normally would do outside, what I would pay somebody to do. You know what I mean? I did it at the crib, and it just a dinner. I set the mood. I told her to get dressed, and you know what I mean? We were all dressed up to come down the stairs to put no shoes on and go to the living room. And we just came in, and I had a dinner laid out. I paid the kids. I paid my daughter, and to wait and work the restaurant for me. She was front staff, back staff. She was restaurant owner. She was the chef, and we planned a menu out, and we presented a full course meal, and we just had a really nice date night at the crib.
I want to show the pictures right now of what you all did. Tell me about this. Was so cute.
We had dinner, and then after dinner, I told her, I said, we're gonna go hang out. I said, so you got to change clothes, because she had on a nice dress and I had on a button up, and she wouldn't change clothes, and we went down into the garage. And down in the garage, I had previously went and got some topsoil and a couple of herb seeds and a bottle of water, and we did a love garden. So what you see is our herbs that we started planted from a seed form. And I bought her a garden, and I gave her a real orchid, a live orchid that we still have. And basically it was, symbolic of, when I met her, she was a delicate flower, and I might have not done all the best things in the world, but I've tried to treat her as such, you know what I mean? But as us getting married, we're gonna plant something and watch it grow together.
That is so cute. So this is the before and the after?
It's the before, well, it was day one where we're watering it, and then as we move forward, it was week 1, week 2, and then how it looks as of like this morning.
I love it. Okay, so yeah, so the whole I Gave experience, I'm like, duh, you're perfect for that, because you're the lead of a band, you know entertainment, you've been in the industry for a long time, your shows are excellent, they're lit, you know music, you can cook, your bride-to-be is very diverse, she brings a lot of hospitality, you are well-traveled. I mean, you got the whole package. So, like, what do you do? Do you offer couples or people, like, ideas and things that they can do? Is that what I saw you put up? Okay, exactly, so I was right?
Exactly. Basically, it's pretty much the full experience. My name is Gabe, so you can put your name in it, you know what I mean? If you're John, it's the John experience with you and and your lady. And it basically just gives an outline of a recipe, of a playlist of music to kind of get you in the mood. A couple of quick, easy things you can get at the grocery store, you know what I mean? Just to add that little, you know what I mean? They got flowers, 3 bundles for $12, you know what I mean? So that's on the list, you know what I mean? And we do just little at home things, you know what I mean? Stuff that everybody's got. You got marshmallows, you like chocolate, you know what I'm saying? If you got a fire pit in the backyard, there's a date, you know what I'm saying? So just trying to put little packages together of things that you already have at the crib. You know what I'm saying? You got sage, burn it up. You got incense, all those things.
What do you have a table of displays right there? Like, you're just pulling stuff up.
It's things that everybody has at the crib, or that, you know what I'm saying, that are readily accessible. You know what I'm saying? The things that you had, the decorative candles that your lady always had stored up. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If you had them lit up with a nice meal, fellas, she won't be mad at you. Trust me when I tell you.
Facts. Okay, so I'm sure that you have you're gonna have an influx of people asking you for ideas. or people either saying like, bro, shut up, why you telling me?
I mean, no, that's what it's about. Hit me up. You know what I mean? There's some fellas out there that need a little help in the kitchen, and some ladies too. So I'm
And some
catering to the
ladies too,
ladies. If
yeah.
you want to put a nice little date night together, you know what I mean? Fellas, ladies, hit me up, man. I'm on Facebook, iGabe. I'm on Instagram, Imara Gabe, IMARAGABE. I'm the band leader of United Souls. And so y'all know me, man. Just hit me up, and I got the full joint for you. I can do you a custom package and give you the iGabe experience like none other.
Oh, that is nice. Okay, well, thank you so much, look, for being in front of the camera on the show, even though you're also in the back of the camera. I already shared with the audience how you helped set it up and make sure that people can see me and got lights and some of the decoration and stuff around here. So we appreciate, we believe you.
No, I appreciate you. People believe in you, and I appreciate what you're doing out here for us, and just giving us this platform, and just, you know what I'm saying, just speaking into our lives, you know what I mean? So we need more people like you. We need more people like you.
I see what you did there. Look, this my my closing. Toodles. Until next time.
Toodles?
Yeah, you know I'm a cornball. I gotta fix it. We'll fix it at the meeting. All right, thanks, Gabe.
I love you, Al.
Love you too. Bye.
Big Al.
Hey y'all, hey. So shout out to Gabe. Thanks for joining us, Gabe, on our interview yesterday. I'm working through it. So before we go, one last stop. Our group, More Laughing in the Morning, started as a group. So this television show, this internet show, started as a Facebook group, More Laughing in the Morning. Where it's a group of us. We get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. We start up our day with positivity, comedy, and inspiration, recognizing that that's what we need to get us going, to be successful, have wonderful, productive days. Every day we commit to taking one small step towards a bigger goal, believing that if we make moves every day, by this time next year, we'll be exactly where we want to be in our life. So we look at different areas of our world. So that's money on Monday. Tuesday, we look at our total health. Wednesday, we look at our professional life or world. Thursday's relationships. And Friday is faith. We figuring that out here. What we're going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow we're going to do fun. But today is Thursday, and we talk about relationships. So Gabe just shared with us, like, they did some really creative things. And I'm like, that's perfect to talk about today, because we want to look at our relationships on Thursday. So I'm asking you to think of, if you're in this romantic space, or maybe your friend or whatever, what is something, one small thing that you can do in that relationship to put it forward on a success track for where you want it to be this time next year. If you think about where you want to be this time next year, how do you want your relationships to look? And what can you do today to do that? I should have started like that. Okay, I got this problem, y'all, where I talk too much. I'm doing it right now. I'm deviating from the point. But look, we're here now. I'm like, the way that I process sometimes is kind of like when you have to start a car, especially in the cold. You got to warm it up first and then drive off. I would love to just drive off, okay? But I gotta warm the car up. So that'd be my babbling in the beginning, then I get to the point, and by the time I get to the point, y'all are like, oh my God, Allison. I did that right now. My bad. I just need you to know what's happening. So, by this time next year, where do you want your relationships to be? Where they are, think about small things that you can do every day to get yourself to that space. If it's maintaining the health, if it's rebuilding it, if it's creating one that does not exist, what can you do today to do that? So for all you romantic people who are in relationships with somebody else, you can do one of these examples that Gabe talked about. Have a date at the house, use some of his communication, love making tips, or call him so he can give you an in-the-box experience or excursion or whatever. So thank you for watching. Look, that was a weird something happening. I should not be commentating out loud, but I do. Thank you for watching. So that was today's show. We had a blast. I had a blast. This is great. Listen, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. This is what we're doing tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to have fun on Friday. You know that we have our song. So I got my song. Later on today, I'm going to upload it because a couple of people put in the comments, like, how can you get it? So later on today, I'm going to upload it. I got to figure out how in the world to do that, too, to make it look pretty. Shout out to everybody who has helped every day. Our team, we got producer Richard Press. These are credits. Producer Richard Press. We have some content creators, Rosalind Gervin. We have our creative director, Gabe Diaz. We have our technical producer, Sheree James. We have Allison Moore, executive producer, writer, creator, in studio, kitchen cleaner, because these jokers do not be cleaning my kitchen. I'm stressed. Alarm clock, put her off of, hold the kids at, okay, whatever. Long list of stuff. We got administrative support, Laura Kinsey, and we got a couple other people added to the team each day to help us out to make this a studio production, ready for studio when we get off this coronacation. So thank you for everybody, especially you, audience. I appreciate you. Everybody who texts me, everybody who sends messages, love notes, hate mail. Give me ideas and suggestions to make it better. I really appreciate you being on this journey. And I hope, if nothing more, you've been inspired by my growth. I'm inspired by you. Yo, let's do this. I know that this coronacation situation is whack. We could take advantage of it. Let's just make something. We could practice on each other. And when we get out, by this time next year, we're going to have some amazing stuff that we're really proud of. So starting with today, learn from yesterday. Don't be afraid. Even if you mess up, today, take it with you. Embrace it. Lean into it. It's okay. What's the worst that can happen? Like, we're human. You're human. You're allowed to make a mistake. Okay? Just learn from it and let's do better. All right, let's see. What y'all want to do? For the song, remember now, we got our song. These are our lyrics. I put the lyrics up here because this is our empowerment song. What I want you to do, because I'm going to play it going out. Please, please. Why am I already laughing? Please listen to the song and make a dance. Do it with yourself. Do it with your family. Do it with whoever. Do a little dance. Put it together and send it to us. You can send it to us on email at morelaughingam@gmail.com, or you can send it to me in the messenger. I'll try to send it. Send it to me. Y'all know how to reach me, okay? So please send me the videos of you doing the dance. I want to see those of you who can dance, and I want to see those of you who cannot. It's okay. It's about getting up and having fun. Thank you for watching our show. I think I said that 100,000 times. I love y'all, peeps. Peace. You're still looking at me. You're still looking at me. Hold it. I'm coming. I don't know.
But it's time to get, it's time to get, it's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey. I'm up. 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 Come on. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up.
I'm down is when I dance in.
In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. And the only time I'm down is when I'm dancing. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy.
And the only time I'm down is when I dance in.
In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. And the only